Hey everyone, welcome back to Simply Chat, where a little conversation turns into big life lessons. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Mark. Good to have you here. Today's episode is super relatable because we're diving into stage fright, why it happens, how it makes us feel like wobbly jelly, and what actually works to deal with it.
Oh, yeah, that special moment when your brain goes, nope, your hands turn into spaghetti, and you forget your own name.
Exactly. But here's the thing, stage fright doesn't mean you're bad at speaking, it means you're human.
Today, we're going to break it all down why it happens, and what actually helps. And I promise, no cheesy, imagine them in their underwear advice here.
Nope. Real practical stuff only.
So, first, why does stage fright even exist?
Okay, stage fright, or performance anxiety, is that intense nervousness you feel when you're about to perform or speak in front of others. Your heart races, your mouth dries up, your hands shake. It's like your body thinks you're about to battle a dragon.
It's basically your fight or flight system going way overboard. Your body releases adrenaline, thinking it's saving your life. Meanwhile, you're just trying to remember your opening line.
Totally normal. And also totally annoying. I remember during my university presentation, I was so nervous I started talking super fast. Like auctioneer fast. What was supposed to be a 10-minute speech? I wrapped it up in 5 minutes flat.
Been there. For me, it was more like stumbling over my words, hands shaking, heart racing, and completely blanking out on my next line. I must have said actually like 50 times in the same speech, my lord. All right, let's talk about what really helps. First, you've got to practice and practice for sure, but smartly.
Yup, reading your notes silently one time doesn't count. You need to stand up, speak out loud, and practice like it's the real thing.
Walk around, gesture, imagine the audience. The more real your practice, the calmer your real performance.
It's like muscle memory. You don't want to be thinking, what comes next on stage? You want your body to just know.
And honestly, when you practice enough, you get bored of your own words. And that's when you know you're ready.
Speaking of practice, one of the best moves you can make? Memorize your introduction.
Yes, the first 60 seconds are when your nerves are highest. If you can lock in those first few lines, you build momentum fast.
It's like a plane taking off. Get that strong lift, and the rest of the flight feels way smoother.
I literally practice my intro while brushing my teeth, walking the dog, folding laundry. Get it so deep into your brain that you could deliver it upside down. Okay, another thing that actually helps: move your body before you speak.
Yes, jump around, shake out your arms, do a silly dance backstage.
You've got all this adrenaline building up, and if you just sit there, it bottles up and explodes.
Movement helps burn off the extra energy so you feel calm and focused when you step up.
My pre-presentation ritual? Little squats, stretching my arms, shaking out my wrists like I'm about to go box a kangaroo, haha.
Love it. Whatever works, honestly.
Speaking of prepping your body, eat smart too. Avoid caffeine overload and sugar bombs right before your talk.
Well, imagine you had a double espresso and 3 donuts. And you are asking, why am I vibrating like a washing machine?
Exactly. Instead, go for something steady, like whole grains, yogurt, nuts, about 2 hours before. Enough to give you energy, but not crash mid-sentence.
Food is fuel. Choose wisely.
Another secret weapon: breathing.
Yeah, deep, slow breathing actually tricks your brain into feeling safe.
Try the 4-4-4 method. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4, breathe out for 4. Simple, but powerful.
You can do it backstage, in the bathroom, or even standing at the podium. It pulls you back from panic mode.
Here's a mind trick that saved me. Focus on the audience, not yourself.
Shift the spotlight off yourself. When you obsess over, am I doing okay? Am I enough? Stage fright goes wild.
But when you think, how can I serve them? How can I make them smile or learn something? You connect?
It's not about being perfect. It's about making a moment for them.
And people feel that. Connection always beats perfection.
Visualization is real too. Spend a few minutes picturing the talk going well, audience nodding, you feeling confident, the room cheering at the end. Picture yourself crushing it.
Your brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality sometimes. So, give it something good to believe in.
Imagine success, not disaster.
And here's a real talk moment. Sometimes, even with all the practice and breathing and tricks, the nerves still feel huge.
Totally normal. And it's not weak to ask for help.
Working with a therapist, learning coping tools, or even under a doctor's advice, using beta blockers for major performances, those are all valid options.
It's not cheating. It's setting yourself up for success.
Before we wrap up, one last thing to remember. Stage fright usually peaks right before you start, and it almost always melts away once you're speaking.
Once you say your first few lines, once you hear yourself getting into rhythm, it's like the fear shrinks back into a little manageable kitten.
A loud, slightly angry kitten, but still manageable.
You're stronger than you feel in that moment. You've got this.
So, final thought about overcoming stage fright. Practice like crazy, lock in your intro, move your body, eat smart, breathe deep, focus outward, visualize success, and ask for help if you need it.
Stage fright doesn't mean you're not good enough. It means you're doing something brave. And brave is beautiful.
It also means you're putting yourself out there. You're doing something that matters enough to be a little scary.
And the more you face it, the stronger you get. Even if you start small, like raising your hand in a meeting or giving a tiny toast at a friend's birthday, it counts.
So next time your heart is pounding and your hands are shaky, just remember, that's your inner superhero getting ready. That's your bold self showing up.
Thanks for hanging out with us today on Simply Chat. If you've got your own little tips or stage fright stories, drop them in the comments. We'd love to hear them.
Until next time, stay brave, stay awesome, and keep trying.
Catch you soon on Simply Chat. Bye.